Yeah, first question of the night. You guys beat the Indy Ignite, the best team in the league, again on kind of a short swing, playing them not too long ago. What does it say about the team when you guys are able to beat the best team in the league?
Yeah, I think one that we're being resilient. Again, they're a really good team, and like that was a tough match. I think we just both sides fought for every point, but it shows kind of what this league's about, right? Like anybody can beat anybody on any given day, and we really just came out today with like one mission, one goal, and it was like to find ways to adapt and then just continue to do that until we win.
First off, how are you feeling since being back?
Good. I said it before, but I'm just super excited to be back. Like playing on the court, I mean, it's always so much fun, and this is what I love to do. I love to compete, and I love to just play with my teammates. Like we're all so supportive and just help each other working through issues and problems like that. And so it's been a lot of fun.
These last 5 games, now 4 remaining, are super important for you guys. For you guys to get a win tonight, does that take a little bit of weight off your shoulders, or is it just jazz you guys up, knowing that you're still very much in this fight?
Yeah, I think it just pumps us up, right? It's like, okay, we're taking it one day at a time, of course. And so being able to take care of today, now we worry about tomorrow, right? And so we have Columbus on Sunday, and we're going over there. And so it's time to handle some business.
You guys very much looked in control tonight, even if you were a point or two behind. You guys still looked like you were running the show. What did you learn about Indy the last time you guys faced them that's really helped?
Yeah, I think it's one playing against their speed, right? And that's what makes them really good. And it's really tough. It stresses us out. And so it was, okay, we've done this before. What adjustments need to be made? And just us maintaining our calm, because speed just kind of makes you frazzled. And it's, okay, how do we combat that?
Yeah. You had mentioned that you were trying to adapt as the game goes along. How much do you guys practice as a team being out of system and how to adjust, because you can't be in system, every single point?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, games are won out of system, right? It's like you want to be in system as much as possible, but game matches are won out of system. And so that's something we do every single day. We go in there, we work on out of system setting, out of system hitting, and out of system blocking, and just handling those things.
Just wanted to ask, you seem to be very in tune today offensively, making a difference for the team, but also defensively, you made some very key plays to help keep the team alive and ultimately earn the win. What were you able to do today offensively that worked? And then obviously you had some good plays on defense. What was working for you today?
Well, obviously,
I'll hold it.
okay, sorry. Well, obviously, Indy is a really good team, so it's always hard to play against them. So we've been really focused, and I feel like just the motivation. We really want to play in the playoffs, and we really want to beat everyone from now on. So that's mostly it. We're trying to make the best of it every time we're on the court.
These last 5 games, now 4 games, obviously very important for you guys. How nice was it to get that win tonight? Did it take a little bit of weight off your shoulders?
I would say yes and no, because the job's not finished. Yeah.
What are you guys kind of looking forward to about these last 4 games? Is there a different approach to tonight's game, or is it the same sort of mindset?
Tactically, obviously, there is a different approach to every team, but like there is always the same mindset. We're trying to just make the best of it. We're trying to respect the whatever we spoken before at the video meetings, respect the opponent, and just try to win.
Anything else?
You did have a number of digs in this match. Again, defensively, you were a good scorer offensively, but with 7 digs going into the 4th set, what were you able to do defensively to help the team?
I'm really glad about that because I've been, trying to defend better. So that's great. Yeah. So in the 4th set, it was really they were going at it with Cressy, with Ajani. She's a great hitter, so it's really hard to defend her. So I was trying to try to take it. Yeah. Just we also have had. I want to say that we had a really nice block setup, so that was kind of easier for us in the back row to see where it's like an empty spot and we could defend better.
Morgan, the Rise do beat Indy, the number 1 team in the league again. What was working for the team offensively and defensively today that earned the win?
Yeah, I mean, Indy's number 1 for a reason. They're a fantastic team and run a great offense. I think for us, we were just trying to weather that storm, and I think our blocker really came alive and just started getting over and putting hands in space and getting some really nice positive touches that allowed us to transition out of it, and our hitters were taking some nice high and big rips.
You had mentioned kind of hanging with it, kind of a strange statistic. Between Indy and Grand Rapids, the opening set winner has lost the last 3 matches between these two teams. So what's been able to flip, whether it's you or Indy, from set 1 to the rest of the match?
Yeah, I think like as a group you come together and like you kind of have short-term memory loss. You're like, okay, let's wipe it clean, learn from our mistakes, and like move forward, because if you're carrying that into the next set, it's probably not going to serve you well.
You had a number of exceptional plays diving for the ball today. Do you think after your volleyball career is over, you might have another career as a hockey goalie or a soccer goalie?
No, I will be resting the rest of my life after volleyball ends and look forward to making some sort of pivot.
Additionally, just talking about the match tonight, Grand Rapids was able to hit attack percentage 305. Indy was number 1 in the league in opponent hitting percentage at 199. I know you're primarily a defensive specialist, but how does what you all do defensively set up, those opportunities?
Yeah, I actually was thinking a little bit about our first ball side out. Like I think our passers were doing a good job of pushing the ball up to the net, and Cam was really dishing balls to really spreading the wealth for our offense. And everyone was a threat tonight, and I think that's always really hard to stop when you have a lot of people firing.
Lauren, the Indy head coach, specifically called out Cam Turner for having a good game, as did Coach George and now yourself. What is it about what she's able to do that can raise the play of the team to another level?
Yeah, I think Cam always gives relentless effort in every facet of the game. She's a baller, and she's just bringing a spark and a life to our team. And yeah, she's always giving her all, and people feed off of that.
The Rise now on a 3-game winning streak. You guys are in a playoff chase, but the 3-game winning streak needs to become 4 and maybe even further than that. How do you guys keep that intensity up when the margins for error are so small?
Yeah, I think you just got to take it one game at a time. Like, as we've seen in this league, anyone can beat anyone on any given day. Like, just the level of play is so high. So now we're focused on Columbus. We got them on Sunday, and we got to come give it all we got because they're a great team.
You earned victory number 701 tonight. This is your 38th season coaching. You coached against Lauren in her 8th season, and then previously you coached against Omaha, coaching his first ever game. What can you say about those new coaches and what they bring to the sport?
I really think they've all been doing very well. I mean, Lauren has a tremendous team. She's prepared that team well, and they've had a great year. And with Thomas taking over, it was kind of a just throw him into the fire, and he's been doing a nice job. They had a good win last night too. So it's kind of passing the baton as you kind of get up there, right? And then see how these great young people come up and coach well with the players out there. So just love that.
Have you noticed any significant differences as you've coached against teams coached by newer coaches versus more seasoned coaches, or no?
Not really. I think that Lauren put in a system of play, which is much like Minnesota of the old days of my Big Ten days and things like that. So you see different styles, different coaches bring, and they're committing to it and really building some really nice things. So it's been fun having new coaches this year in the league, as we have as well as in Dallas, and it just kind of mixes it up, and so yeah, it's been a great competitive league.
For you guys to get a win when you really need it most, how nice is it to get it?
Well, yeah, we're just going one game at a time, and we're just gritting it out and seeing what happens. I mean, let's let the chips fall, and we'll just see where we're at and keep going. I love the tenacity of this team and how they fight, even when sometimes it looks like they're down, and they come up with some key plays and keep pushing. And I've been very pleased with that, and love the heart and the grit.
2 straight wins against Indy now. What is it about playing that team that you guys have seemed to figure out?
I don't know. I think they're a dominant team. So I think that we just kept going and didn't back down. So just stayed with the game plan, made some changes that I thought helped a little bit, and then just pushed it through to the end.
It's been a while since this league has seen a healthy Rise team. Do you think it's going to kind of catch opponents off guard in these last few games?
We're still trying to figure that out, right? So we're figuring out how to use ourselves the best. It's nice to have new people being able to be fresh and out there, but we're still like everybody else. We're all beaten up. It's been a tough season. There's a lot of parity in the league, so therefore the matches are pretty tough, and so you see that back to back with everybody.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Lauren had called out Cam Turner today for an especially good game. Was there anything you saw from her in practice this week that kind of foreshadowed this, or
I think Cam's been playing really well. I mean, you've seen that. You saw that when we were at Omaha with 28 digs, and just she plays all of the things, all of the roles within her position very well. So she's at the net, she's blocking well, she's making good choices as a setter, but playing great defense as well. She's super fast and is gritty.
Indy came into the match today first in the league at opponent hitting percentage, holding opponents to an average of 199. Today the Rise hit 305. What was working offensively today?
Well, it wasn't working in game one. Game one, we were, I think, negative numbers, and we just saw the team stay with it and continuing to find the openings and find the edges of the block and things like that. But I was happy that they didn't back down, that they went for it.